What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the first official Sideline Junkies video. You'll be seeing this on Instagram TV and our YouTube page. So the links will be in the description for each. Like I said, welcome. I'm BJ. I got KG with me in the throwback Rigo jersey.
You already know who I'm rapping today.
and Big Jim with us. What's going on, Jim?
Hey, then what's going on?
Hey, man, week 1 NFL football, man. That's what's going on, man. Y'all excited?
I won't be excited till 8:20.
Hey, man, that's gonna be a big game tonight. So, but we got some NFL news to talk about. We'll go through the latest NFL news, and we're also going to go through our picks for each games. I'll be giving the betting odds and the lines and who's the favorite and everything, just like we were doing last year. So, you guys ready to go to dive into the first game?
Well, before we do that, let's jump back to last season. And I was looking at a graphic that was on ESPN. They said that their winner of their picks was 89 and something. As Sideline Junkies, we won over 100 games last year. Almost everybody won almost 150 games. So who are you going to listen to, ESPN or the Sideline Junkies?
We did pretty good last year picking games, man. And for a while, the race was neck to neck, and everybody trying to gain position. And then somebody pulled away.
Are we gloating?
His shoulder must hurt from patting himself on the back like that.
You know, it is what it is. You know, somebody pulled away, and then that was the end of that. So, but yeah, let's first of all, I guess we have to address the elephant in the room. Let's talk about the whole AB saga and what went on in Oakland, and him now being with the Patriots now. This is Brian Jr., by the way. He's joining me on the cast. He's making sure everything is straight on the table. You know, making sure the tripod is where it needs to be. So if you hear some oohing and ahhing and some cooing, and that's the baby. So he's an honorary Sideline Junkie. He don't know it yet though. Fellas, AB. That was probably the most interesting 3 or 4 days of NFL I've ever seen. I mean, the only person I can compare that to, I don't even compare that to T.O. I think that's Dennis Rodman-ness. And even with Dennis Rodman, he had control over himself. I know we don't know the inner workings of what was going on, but KG, we'll start with you. What you think about that whole AB saga?
Well, I'm still in wrestling mode. It was an old school work because that's what it was. That's what it wanted to be in the first place. The Raiders kind of sort of knew what they were getting into, and you and I had a conversation about it. When you pick up the phone and you ask, "What's the asking price for a top 3 NFL receiver in the league with pretty much Hall of Fame numbers," and you tell me a 3rd and a 5th, I'm walking away from that because it's something wrong. And then the propaganda video with the call with John Gruden, then the YouTube video of him running, I'm free. Dude, I mean, to be quite honest, he's bad. He's goofy. But I think he lost a fan in me because I was on his side the whole time. And this whole saga, you know you did wrong, but then you confront your boss and think nothing's going to happen. This is all his fault. But he got to where he wanted to be.
Jim, what you think, man?
Hey, Kevin, I wasn't a fan of him anyway. I mean, I was a fan when he was a Steeler. But like I've been telling Brian, him and Big Ben were idiots, both of them. But this right here, I'm making sure. It was tampering, bruh. I believe it was tampering. Ain't no way in the heck you get that deal done that fast for that $15 million that you wanted. You got 9 guaranteed. I believe it was tampering, man. You know, 'cause that was crazy. But he walked away from 30, so I don't get it, man. AB is AB. Maybe Belichick and Brady can keep him in line, and then maybe getting the Super Bowl will help him. But I, I'm not wishing the best for him after what he did to Pittsburgh and to the Raiders.
Yeah, like I said, man, it's baffling to see what happened in Oakland, from the whole cryotherapy burns on his feet to calling Mike Mayock supposedly what he called him. I won't repeat it on here, but it's just like, was this the plan the whole time? Like, it's like he had no intention on playing for Oakland almost. That's what it seemed like to me. And now he go from, because let's be honest, Oakland was probably going to be a wild card if they at their height, at their ceiling to make the playoffs. They were a horrible team last year. They got rid of Mari Cooper and Khalil Mack, and they basically rebuilding. So Antonio Brown wasn't coming in there, and they weren't going to go 12-4, especially not with Kansas City in the same division. So, you know, I had them at 7-9 with Antonio Brown. I had him blowing up at Derek Carr at some point in the season, because Derek Carr ain't Ben Roethlisberger. I know Jim don't like Big Ben, but Derek Carr ain't Big Ben. But now this man goes from maybe making the playoffs to Super Bowl contention, because the Patriots' odds went up to, I think it was like 12 or 13 and 1 to 4-1 to win the Super Bowl now. And you know who else I forgot they got on their receiving corps? Don't they have Demaryius Thomas?
Yep. They signed him back up.
They signed him back after they released him. So you got Josh Gordon, Antonio Brown, Demaryius Thomas, Julian Edelman. Who you gonna check? All of them can do different things. AB is probably the more complete receiver as far as being able to do everything, but Julian Edelman can run you a route out the gym, and it doesn't matter how fast he is. It's just his route running, and then Josh Gordon is just a freak of nature. So it's just this is gonna be a game, and Sony Michel still.
But if AB doesn't get his 90-something catches and 1,100 yards this year, what's gonna happen? And the Super Bowl really gonna make up for it? I mean, if you're a butt on a losing team or potentially losing team, you still be a butt on a winning team.
I think so. I think that, I don't know if he had somebody to talk to him, be like, hey man, this is a golden opportunity. And kind of like, when people thought Randy Moss was going to act up, and he didn't. Randy Moss was a model citizen when he went to New England, and they broke records. They just didn't win the big one. So, you still got Tom Brady that look like he hasn't missed a step, and you give him all these weapons. I mean, it's going to be a hard. New England's my Super Bowl favorite out the AFC. It is what it is. If that can stay on a level playing field, neutral, and AB doesn't do AB things, which I don't think he will. I think Tom Brady knows what he's getting. And he already had it with Randy Moss. He needs somebody that needs the ball. So I think this is going to work out for New England and AB.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to act up either. And for the simple fact, if this is one team that he should know that doesn't need him, is the Patriots. So
yep.
He shouldn't, but they can cut him real fast and not miss a beat.
Yeah,
but I disagree with you. I disagree. Because he still has to come in and he has to learn that whole playbook or learn the route tree. And I heard that New England has a complicated route tree. Like, it was so complicated, Ocho Cinco couldn't learn it the whole season. And that's a smart dude. He knows his routes, but their concepts are very hard to learn. Is he going to be willing to sit down and do the film study, do what they ask of him to learn that? Or is he just going to be the diva? Nah, I'm just going to do what I want. You're going to give me the ball on this route. And that wasn't Dennis Rodman-ish. Don't ever talk about Dennis Keith Rodman like that, please.
Hey, man, I agree with you, and I disagree with you with your point because it's only so many NFL routes you can run. So he knows his route tree. His route tree is a basic route tree. It might be a route here too that the Patriots might whether they run pick plays or a certain type of they want this cut at 13 yards and not 16 yards. But once they get him on the field, he got a whole week because he's not playing tonight. He got a whole week to practice with him, and I think when they roll him out, this is perfect because they're already AFC East favorites, and so it's not like they need him to propel them a game or two to win the AFC East. The AFC East is theirs for the taking, theirs to lose. So he has time to basically learn what he needs to learn and be
AD. I'll give you that.
So, anything else we missing, fellas, as far as NFL news, or are we ready to go into the picks?
I think we're ready for the picks. I mean, we had inactive just come across the screen. For some odd reason, when we get to the Redskin game, AP is inactive.
Yeah, I don't. We'll talk about that when we get to the Skins game, but I don't understand that. Yeah, I don't understand why Adrian Peterson went inactive. I know there were reports that Jay Gruden wanted to cut him, and he was overturned. So we'll talk about that a little bit when we get to the Washington-Philadelphia game. We'll talk about that and see kind of what's going on. But fellas, let's start the first week of football, the 100th season of the NFL, Sunday, September 8th. Our first game on the docket is the Tennessee Titans at the Cleveland Browns, the new look Cleveland Browns, the Cleveland Browns that have a lot of expectations on them this year. Let's see. The line for this game, the over-under is at 44. So that means you're betting. Hold on, Brian. Hold on. You're betting whether that they're going to score over or under 44 points. And Cleveland is a 5.5-point favorite. KG, take it away. You muted. Mute your microphone.
Oh no! Defeated by the mute button again. I've been saying this for 2 years. Cleveland's gonna turn the corner. This is the year that Cleveland takes it over. I'm sorry, Jim. Cleveland's gonna do something in that AFC North that I've been saying that they should have did last year, but they've gotten better. They got Odell Beckham. You got Juice Landry. Give me Cleveland 24-10.
Man, why don't you go ahead? Excuse me. Why don't you go ahead and take that jersey off and pull a Cleveland? I'm down for the Browns jersey on or something, man. Hey, man, you got a lot of belief in the Browns for some odd reason. That this Baker Mayfield kid, yeah, get him out of here. Get him out of here, bro. All right, seriously, this game, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Browns too. I'm kind of excited to see what they can do too. It's the Browns. It ain't like I got a lot of faith in Mariota, Derrick Henry, these guys right now. But it's the first game, so you never know what's going to happen. I truly hope Tennessee wins at the end of the day. But I'm going to go ahead and pick Cleveland. I'm going to give them this one, say 44 points is the total. Man, I'd be surprised if Tennessee get 10. I'm going to go 20-13, Cleveland.
Hey, man, I'm going to ride the gravy train on this because I think Cleveland is definitely the better team on paper, but we know how everything goes on paper. But
hey,
they just
if it would have stuck to being on paper, the Redskins would have how many championships in the last 20 years?
Oh man, they'd be a dynasty. Man. But Baker did look good last year. You give him the extra target, Odell. They still got the tight end Njoku. Yeah, so they got some weapons, and then Myles Garrett coming back in. The defense was looking good last year. I'm gonna go Cleveland too. I'm gonna stay right around where Jim is. I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be a 21-13 game, and I'm gonna go Cleveland. So, all right, fellas. First pick in the books. We're gonna get the rest of the sideline junkies. We're gonna get Bernard. We're gonna get Delonte picks coming in shortly. So we'll add those to the total. All right, the next game on the sheet is the Baltimore Ravens at the Miami Dolphins. Give me a second. Let me find that game on my Google machine. All right. So the point total for this over on is 40.5. Baltimore 7-point favorites in Miami. KG, take it away.
Man, you already know. This right here is a no-brainer. Whether you start Fitzpatrick, Fitzmagic, whatever you want to call him, or Josh Rosen, they're going to lose. So give me Baltimore 27-7.
And we got Junie joining us. What's going on, Junie?
Hey, what's up, fellas?
What's going on, brother?
How's everybody doing?
Hey, man, we doing
Hey,
good.
how about yourself?
Hey, man, we looking good on the technology side right now, man. You know, we looking good, baby.
Mine's acting up, man, because I thought I saw Jimmy, so mine's messing up.
Yeah, Jim up there. It's all good, man. We started.
It is Jimmy.
There you go.
Jimmy.
What's up, bro?
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Hey, B, let me get your pick at Tennessee at Cleveland. The Titans at the Browns today.
Let's go with Cleveland, baby. Cleveland, 24-17.
24-17. And KG, you gave your pick for Baltimore, Miami?
Yep, Baltimore 27-7.
27-7. All right, Junie, Baltimore at Miami.
Baltimore, Lamar Jackson. Woo! Let's go 21-10.
21-10. Jim, you up?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Baltimore also. In reality, I hope they lose to Miami. Just being honest. But Lamar Jackson probably run for like 70 yards this game. So I'm gonna go Baltimore 17-6.
17-6. Fellas, y'all forgetting one thing in Miami. Fitzmagic is back. And you know how Fitzpatrick starts off the season. He rolls and he's probably gonna get them to a winning streak. They're gonna probably re-up his contract, and then it's gonna go downhill from here. But I'm going with Lamar Jackson in Baltimore too. Lamar Jackson's just too explosive, and Baltimore got some new pieces. So I'm gonna say Baltimore 20-6. I don't see Miami doing too much.
You realize that Baltimore
Starting quarterback. I'm sorry.
Say it again.
Who's Miami starting quarterback?
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Oh, you just said that. Okay. All right.
Ryan Fitzpatrick and Josh. You probably gonna see a Josh Rosen sighting later in this year, depending on what Fitzmagic does or what he doesn't do. So,
okay.
Next game on the slate, fellas. These are two big disappointments from last year. Atlanta at Minnesota. Julio Jones just got his contract re-up. I believe it was $66 million guaranteed, highest for a receiver ever. You got Kirk Cousins and the boys on the other side, Adam Thielen, Stephon Diggs. In Minnesota, we are looking at 47-point over-under, and the Minnesota Vikings are a 3.5-point favorite at home. We go KG, Junie, Jim, and then I'll put my pick in.
I gotta go with Minnesota. You can talk about Minnesota all you want. Kirk Cousins still threw 30 touchdowns, only 10 interceptions, and 4,000 yards.
He trips over that every year. That's a whole nother podcast there. But he trips over that every year. And somebody's gonna think he's just one of the best pure passers. But we ain't gonna talk about that. So you said Minnesota, KG?
But I want to get into it. But Minnesota, it's gonna be a shootout. Minnesota 31, Atlanta 28.
That one is going to be a really good game, y'all. Atlanta has up and down season, up, down, up, down. Last year was a down season, so this year's going to be the up season. I think Calvin Ridley is going to step up with Julio Jones. So let's go ATL 28-17. 28-17, Atlanta.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the home. I think I'm gonna go with Minnesota on this one. I'm gonna go with them guys. 24-20 Minnesota.
24-20 Minnesota. I agree with Junie, man. They up and down, but they got a hell of a 1-2 combination and Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley. And Calvin really showed he can ball out last year. But then on the other side, you got Minnesota, and they can put up points too. I'm going to lean and give Minnesota their points at home because they're at home. I think that crowd will be electric, and they'll squeak it out. I am going to go 34-30 Minnesota at home.
Hey, fellas, and I think Stephon Diggs will not be playing. I know he was iffy, but I don't know if he's going to play this game. Stephon Diggs.
Out. He's questionable right now with the hamstring. He's questionable right now. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting to see, Junie, because that's a big part of their offense.
Yes, exactly.
So, on to the next one, fellas. The Buffalo Bills, the only team in New York City, going to New Jersey to play the New York Jets. New Jersey Jets, whatever you want to call them. Gang Green. Let's see. The over-under on points for this game is 41, and the Jets are only a 2.5-point favorite at home. That means that ain't too much of a confidence boost there. KG?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and go Buffalo because Josh Allen showed some flashes last year. You don't have to worry about Shady. You got Frank Gore, and Frank Gore is hungry. He's old, but he's hungry. He's looking for the rushing record, so expect him to run hard. I'm gonna go Buffalo 24-13 because I got no faith in the Jets.
Man, that's gonna be a good game too. Oh my God. Cole Beasley, John Brown for Buffalo. I hate to go with my man Le'Veon. Let's go with the Jets. New York Jets taking Buffalo on a really close game. Win by a field goal, 24-21 Jets. Really good, close game there.
You on mute there, Jim?
Yeah, I'm with you, Junie. I'm going with the Jets on this one, a close one, 13-10.
Low score.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a battle too because you're talking about Buffalo turned out, I believe it was top 10 defense last year. The Jets do have Le'Veon Bell now and Sam Darnold and Robbie Anderson, I believe, one of their receivers. So both teams got some new pieces, but I think the defenses are going to carry this team, and I think it's going to be probably a field goal battle. I'm going to say 16-13, but I'm going to put that on the Buffalo Bills, ladies and gentlemen. 16-13 Buffalo. All right. Next on the list, the local team, baby, the Washington Redskins at the Philadelphia Eagles. And I'm going to read this, It ain't looking good, baby. It's not looking good on the Vegas lines. The line is moving down, 44.5 points. It's moving down. The Philadelphia Eagles are a 10-point favorite. All right. We saw getting word last night that Adrian Peterson was going to be inactive for today, and that has rung true. Adrian Peterson will not be playing today. Nobody knows why. We talked about it in the beginning of the show that Jay Gruden did. It was rumored that Jay Gruden wanted to cut him, and he was overruled. So, KG, you're going to have some time on this. I don't know what's going on. It's no Jordan Reed today. No Jordan Reed today. I just don't, as much as I'm rooting for the Skins, I just don't see this happening today. Of course, Colt McCoy out. Fabian Moreau is out. And like I said, Jordan Reed, concussion, Casanova McKenzie, Caleb Brantley. All these, they have him as questionable, but we know Jordan Reed's not playing. So, KG, what's your thoughts on this, man? 10-point underdogs.
I don't understand why you would take and make your best running back option. Nothing against Darius Geis, Chris Thompson, those guys, but your best running back option is inactive. For why? This was supposed, that was the whole thing when AP re-signed. The whole thing was, you know what? This is going to be a three-headed monster. We're going to have three running backs on the field that can burn you. Why is AP inactive? And this is something that Jay Gruden does. He did it with RG3 because if you're in his doghouse, you're going to be inactive. He had RG3 inactive for what? 13 games in a row? And the only reason why he activated him because somebody got hurt and he had to activate him? That's just dumb. I'm not happy with it because that gives us the best chance to win. You put the best players on the field. And a future Hall of Famer, a legend, still going strong, who's hungry. Another older running back that's hungry this season. You're saying, nah, go ahead and sit down. We don't need you. Lies. Early in the week, early in the offseason, I said this team was going to go 11-5, 12-4. Give them 6-10 for the season and give them an L right here with this game. This won't be a win. I'm sorry. And I'm going to go ahead and lay the 10. They will lose 20-10.
Oh, my goodness. I know that hurt.
Wow, that hurt for this being your team. I really want to go with the Skins, man, because I think the defense is going to be too much for Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz just coming back. I don't want to take too much time on this one. I want to go to Skins so bad. Case Keenum is starting, right, fellas?
Case Keenum starting, yes, sir.
You know what? I want to take the Skins. 17-10 Skins over the Eagles.
Okay.
It's on Jim.
Yeah, he got a
Yeah. I'm gonna take Philadelphia. Man, 27-13 Philadelphia.
27-13 Philadelphia. KG, I'm with you, man. I don't understand what's going on at with the Skins right now. Why you would deactivate Adrian Peterson? Nobody reported an injury or anything. It was unfortunate that Jordan Reed took that dirty hit in the preseason game because he was one of the keys to this team making a run and all the offense moving. We saw, clips of Darius Geis, nothing heavy, but, now you got Darius Geis and Chris Thompson. Case Keenum can move the ball, and you don't know what you're getting out of this receiving core. Carson Wentz, I think he's going to have trouble with this defense today. That's a formidable front seven. That's a playoff defense. So now they have to put it on the field, and they added Landon Collins. So it was a tight defense without Landon Collins. Now you add Landon Collins, he should help the secondary a bit. Like I said, I'm not a Carson Wentz person. Let's forget, Nick Foles, took them and won that Super Bowl. Carson Wentz is a decent quarterback. He still has some proving to do. I think this is going to be a tight, sloppy game. And I'm going to be probably 24-13 Philadelphia. I'm going to still give it to Philly, but I think it's going to be a tight, sloppy game. I think it's going to be one of those games where the Redskins defense is on the field for so long and they end up giving up a big play. Remember, Deshaun Jackson's on the other end. All you got to do is blink, and he's past the secondary. So I think it's going to be one of those games where Washington's in it, and it's going to be close, and then Deshaun Jackson's probably going to pop one and open it up. And I don't think the Redskins offense has enough to muster a comeback. So give me 24-13 the Philadelphia Eagles in this one. All right, fellas, on to the next game. This should be an interesting game. I'm going to stop calling them St. Louis, KG. The Los Angeles Rams at the Carolina Panthers. All right, let me pull that up real quick. Los Angeles and Carolina. Woohoo! 49.5 points, and it's trending up. 49.5 points. The Rams are 1.5 point favorites on the road. I think this is going to be a really, really good game. They only 1.5 point favorites on the road. That means it's they unsure there. Because usually the home team get the 3 points at home, but the Rams getting a 1.5 point favorite. Tight one. What you think, KG?
Man, who made this line? This is the defending NFC champion against a team that lost 7 straight at the end of the season. Cam Newton's hurt, but you're telling me that they're only 1 point favorites? Get out of here, man. Give me the Rams in a barn burner. 45-38.
That Rams defense, man. I know they got Christian McCaffrey, but that Rams defense, man, is added Eric Weddle and Clay. What's Clay's last name from Green Bay?
Matthews.
Yes, Clay Matthews. Let's go to the Rams. Oh my God, let's go to the Rams. 24-10.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Jim frozen.
So, and go to Rams 22, 23-16.
23-16. You breaking up over there a little bit. You breaking up over there a little bit, Jim. A little bit.
Okay.
All right. So I think this is gonna be a shootout. I know Cam ain't 100%, but he got some weapons. Christian McCaffrey in the backfield. Man, I think it's going to be a shootout. I think it's going to be a good game, but I think the Rams are going to prevail at the end. And I'm going to say 28-24 the Rams over Carolina and Carolina. All right, this next game is also an interesting game. We got the Kansas City Chiefs going to Jacksonville to take on the new look Jacksonville Jaguars with their new quarterback, Nick Foles, in Jacksonville. The line for this one is also 49.5 points, with Kansas City being a 3.5 point favorite. Stay, KG.
Before I get into that, Junie, I didn't get your pick for the last one.
I'm glad you asked that question. I said 24-10, but I want Carolina just scored another touchdown in my head. So let's go with the Rams 24-17.
What was yours, Jim?
What I say, 24-13?
Rams?
Yes.
All right. And now Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes coming off a 50 touchdown season, NFL MVP, cover athlete for Madden 20. So it's only smart. Kansas City, 24-21.
Hey, y'all, this is going to be another really good game. That Jacksonville defense is really on point this year, y'all. They really looking good. But I think Patrick Mahomes and Chiefs may have too much offense for them. So let's go with the Chiefs. 31-24, Kansas City.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with KC only because Nick Foles gonna need some time to get used to this offense and them get building chemistry. So I'm gonna go with the Chiefs 27-17.
Ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't the offense that was the problem last year for Kansas City. The Patriots' offense went down the field and basically bullied their defense in Kansas City to go to the Super Bowl. And I think until they prove that defense is tightened up a little bit, I think that's still going to be the Achilles heel. I see this game going back and forth. I know Jacksonville got one of the best defenses in the league, but you're talking about the NFL MVP, like KG said, 50 touchdowns, Tyreek Hill. They just signed Shady McCoy. I think they said he's going to get 15 to 20 touches. Travis Kelce. I think it's going to go back and forth, and I think at the end it's going to be they're going to have just too much offensive firepower for Jacksonville. But I'm going to give it to Kansas City, 42-28.
Man, that's a lot of touchdowns.
Yeah, hey man, it is. I mean, Kansas City, man, they just explosive, man. And I say this all the time, man. You can have the best defense in the world. If you have to keep coming out on the field after 3 and outs, you're gonna get tired. And Tyreek Hill is one of the fastest people in the world. So all it takes is a slant, and you've been out on the field. It's your third, fourth 3 and out in a row, and Tyreek Hill hit a slant, he gone. This is the same thing I was saying with the Washington-Philadelphia game. Your defense going to hold for so long, but the offense can't move the ball. It's going to be a long day. Trust me, I've watched it. I've watched it in Buffalo plenty of times. Defense holding tight, and that chain break, and the levee's broken. It's going to flood, baby. It's just what it is. So I think it's going to be close. I think they're going to go back and forth, and I think Kansas City's going to open it up towards the end of the game. But if you're playing fantasy, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Foles will probably be a good option because he's going to be playing from behind. So he probably has some garbage numbers. All right, next game. Next game is interesting. Indianapolis Colts, Andrew Luck is not there. They're starting Jacoby Brissett at Phillip Rivers and the L.A. Chargers, not San Diego. I can't say San Diego. L.A. Let's see what the point. Here we go. 44.5 is the over/under, and the Los Angeles Chargers are a 6.5 point favorite. KG, take it away.
I'm going with the Hall of Famer. I'm sorry, the future Hall of Famer and Phillip Rivers. And I don't care what anybody said, the San Diego Superchargers. So 24-3.
Ooh.
San Diego is without Melvin Gordon. Let's go with the Chargers anyway. Let's go with the Chargers 20-17.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Chargers on this one, 24-10.
Yeah, I think Jacoby Brissett, he definitely has an opportunity here to prove himself as a starting quarterback. But it's against Keenan Allen and Phillip Rivers, and both of them are healthy. I know the Chargers lost Derwin James for quite some time. And, Junie mentioned Melvin Gordon. I know he kind of wish he, was playing now because they don't seem like they're going to budge on him and his contract. But I think the Chargers still be okay without him. Like you said, KG said future Hall of Famer Phillip Rivers. I'm going to go with the Chargers. I'm going to say 24-13 Chargers. All right. Next game on the docket, the Cincinnati Bengals going all the way to the left coast, take on the 12th man and the Seattle Seahawks. And my man Russell Wilson. Let's see what we got here. I'm coming. I'm trying to find it. Maybe I should have put my glasses on. What y'all think? There we go.
Yes.
44.5 points is the over under. The Seahawks are 9.5 point favorite. KG, take it away.
I'm gonna have to go with the newly minted highest paid quarterback. Is he still the highest paid quarterback in the league?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Hey, he deserved that money, so he went out and earned it. He gonna keep it going. So give me Dangerous and the Seattle Seahawks, 21-9.
This is going to be a good game. I want to go with Cincinnati because they are a regular season team. They cannot do anything in the playoffs. But you're facing the Seahawks. Let's go with the Seahawks 28-20. Seahawks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Seahawks on this one. I most definitely need Cincinnati to lose, so I'm gonna go with Seahawks 17-10.
Well, that man is an AFC North hater, ain't he?
Hey, that's my job. It's my job.
Man. Boy. So, Cincinnati has no AJ Green today. He is out. Seattle's going to dismantle this team. Like Junie said, this is a regular season team. Andy Dalton and QB. I think Seattle's going to run away with this one. I think we're looking at 28-10 Seattle. Oh, next game. NFC East. The New York Giants, Saquon Barkley, going to Dallas to take on Zeke and the Cowboys. Let me see. I should have been already on this. I'm going to get better at this, ladies and gentlemen. The point spread is 45, but that line is moving down. And Dallas is a full touchdown favorite over the Giants. I'm wondering why that's not more, but NFC East, division rival, anything can happen. What you think, KG?
Geez. I'm like Jim on this now. I hope both of them lose. But you got the $90 million man on one side. You got the Hall of Fame and Saquon on the other side. And yes, anybody want to doubt me? Eli's a Hall of Fame. If you want to go through the numbers, we can go through the numbers. His numbers are comparable to Big Ben and Phillip Rivers, who are also considered Hall of Famers in the same draft class. So don't argue me on this because I've already done the homework.
That's another show.
Only way the Giants can win this game, Saquon got to touch the ball at least 25 times. But the Cowboys, as we've said since last year, if Zeke touches the ball 25 to 30 times, the Cowboys are going to win because it's going to open up the passing game with Randall Cobb, Amari Cooper, and a returning Jason Witten, who's slow as molasses, old as Methuselah, but can get open in the zone. So give me Dallas in this one, 21-17.
They're not going to need Jason Witten to get open. He is a really good blocker. In order for Giants to win, Saquon got to touch the ball 30 times, and they need to put Daniel Jones in to win. Eli he's just so scared he throws the ball down too fast. He don't stay in the pocket anymore. It's gonna be a really good game. Giants gonna go down this game. Giants gonna lose this game. Let's go 24-10.
Yeah, NFC East rivals. It's gonna be a tough game. Should be a close game, but I need to see if Eli's gonna be able to bounce back, or will they pull Eli if they get blown out too quickly and put David Jones in, Daniel Jones.
Uh-huh.
So I doubt if that will happen, but I want to see who's gonna fill OBJ's shoes at wide receiver. But I'm taking Dallas on this one. 23-13.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow the trend here. I think Dallas got too many weapons. You're talking about Amari Cooper, Zeke, Dak is a dual threat. And Randall Cobb. They still get and Jason Witten coming back. I think that's enough to get past the Giants. And I agree. If the Giants have any chance, Saquon has to touch the ball over 30 times. He's going to become the new Le'Veon Bell. They're going to line him up to catch balls. He's going to run it. He's going to do everything he can do. I think it's a matter of time before we see the Daniel Jones sighting in New York. I'm going with Dallas, 24-13. Next game, fellas, the Detroit Lions at the Arizona Cardinals. Kyler Murray's first official NFL start. The line is 46. It's moving down, trending down. Detroit is 3-point favorites. Take it away.
I did it again. I want to take a dig at my man Jesse for this one because he's a Lions fan. But if Kyler Murray is as good as he is on Madden in real life, the Lions are going to have trouble because the dude can run on Madden. But this ain't Madden. This is real life. Give me the Detroit Lions in this one. But they're going to squeak by. It's going to be a snooze fest. Detroit, 12-10.
Man.
Matthew Stafford is definitely going to show his veteran in this game. His veteran leadership in this game. So Detroit, 17-3.
Yeah, I'm like a toss them up for me. I guess I'm gonna go with Detroit. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead go with Arizona. What I got to lose? First game, everybody rusty, right? So let's go with Arizona. 16-10.
Oh, man. This is one of them games where you just crossed out on the sheet and skip. I think Kyler Murray in Arizona, they're going to struggle. You got the veteran. This is another regular season team, the Detroit Lions. Matthew Stafford is the better of the two quarterbacks. I'm going to take Detroit 10-3.
You know Jim's going to win this game, right?
You said what?
Jim's going to win this game.
Why? He's the only one to pick Arizona?
He's the only one to pick Arizona. That's going to be the game to change the tide. Jim going to win this game.
Oh, man. Well,
see what I got to lose, baby.
Hey, next game.
He stepped out on faith.
Next game on the docket, San Francisco 49ers at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Fellas, the line for this game is 51, and it's trending up. Tampa Bay is a 1-point favorite at home.
Tampa Bay
is a 1-point favorite at home.
Who's starting for who's the starting quarterback for Tampa Bay? Is it Jameis?
I think it's Jameis.
Yeah, Jameis.
Well, I don't think Jameis is gonna eat up a win on this one. He's not gonna eat up a W. Give me San Francisco, another snooze fest. But give me San Francisco 13-10. Jimmy G gonna show some flashes, but nothing to make you say, oh wow.
Jameis Winston is a good quarterback, y'all. Just had his ups and downs. I don't think Jimmy G is really ready right now. He didn't show me anything preseason. San Francisco, Tampa Bay. Let me find a quarter right quick. Let's go with come on, Junior. San Francisco, Tampa Bay. Let's go with Tampa Bay. 13-10. Tampa Bay 13-10 over San Francisco.
I'm gonna go ahead and take San Francisco on this one. 17-10.
17.
I think I'm leaning with San Francisco there. Jimmy G, he proved when he's healthy, he's a good quarterback. Greg Kittle, that's all I need to say for San Francisco. Is a yard and touchdown machine. Tampa Bay I think Tampa Bay has the weapons to go back and forth. They always seem to falter at the end. But I'm gonna take San Francisco over Tampa Bay. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 28-24 game, and I'm taking San Fran.
You making that game exciting.
I think it's going to be a back and forth scoring game. I really do. Neither team, has a lockdown defense. So, and then you got Mike Evans on one side, and it says he's questionable with an illness, but I think he'll suit up. And like I said, you got Greg Kittle on the other side, and the 49ers have the speedster and Goodwin. So, they can put some points up. So
George Kittle,
thank you. George Kittle. Last game we're talking about is the Pittsburgh Steelers at the New England Patriots. Let me find the the line is 49 trending down. The Patriots are 5.5-point favorites at home.
Well, you're not getting no AB. So Jim, you ain't got to worry about that.
Thank goodness.
You don't really know what shape Josh Gordon is in because he just got reinstated. He played none of the preseason. Demaryius Thomas didn't look good in the preseason. Without AB, Sony Michel is the only one that I'm and Tom Brady, of course. Those are the only ones that I'm looking at like, okay, they can do something. Maybe this defense hold on. This defense has Michael Bennett now. I still think it's going to be a bomb burn. This is going to be a Sunday night game that you look at and you can be like, well, you know what? I'm down for it. Give it to me, though. Pittsburgh, because it's early. I'll take Pittsburgh 27-24. Late drive, field goal at the end of the game to win it.
All right, I cannot go against my team in this one. We owe New England something. But then again, New England got the referees with them too, so I don't know. Let's go with my team, Pittsburgh Steelers, 24-21 over the New England Patriots. 24-21.
Yeah, I'm hoping the Steelers win. Reality says the Patriots probably win, but I'm going to go with my Steelers. 27-21. I know we can do it this year.
Well, some Steeler magic for you. I knew y'all wasn't going to go against New England. But New England has y'all number. New England is the big brother that lays them butt whippings down. So I think it's going to be a close game. What did you say, Junie?
No, go ahead.
I think it's going to be a close game. Pittsburgh got rid of their distraction with AB so they can play football now and not have to worry about a diva in the locker room. But I'm going with New England at home. I think if it was in Pittsburgh, I'd be more comfortable picking Pittsburgh, but it's in New England. I'm going to take New England 31-24.
I was about to say, y'all remember the game? What's our tight end name that we had? They caught that ball. They said dropped it.
Was that Jesse James?
Jesse James. That was a really good game. We had that game. They took that back from us. But I went back to the other game, y'all. Tampa Bay. Y'all keep on talking about Kittle for the 49ers, but don't forget O.J. Howard for Tampa Bay too.
Yeah, you're right.
That's another one.
You're right.
Him and
anyway, y'all
Cameron
can't change our picture. Exactly. So let's go.
You're right. Hey, man, that's the last. We did the 1 o'clock and the 4 o'clock games. When we come back tonight for our post-game show reviewing the 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock games, we'll make our picks for Monday night, tomorrow night then. So any final thoughts, fellas?
I don't have no thoughts until 8:20.
Hey,
let the games begin.
100th season of the NFL is about to kick off. I've been here for 38, so I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. We got 30 minutes until kickoff. I think we did okay. We did good for our first video, and this would be, like I said, this would be going to Instagram TV and our YouTube channel. So you like it, you see it, subscribe. Definitely hit our subscribe button. Leave us comments, feedback. We definitely appreciate it. And we will see y'all later. We out of here. Go get some wings, some beer, whatever you're gonna get for the game. Enjoy it. Kick off 30 minutes. Set them lineups. Set them lineups if you're playing fantasy football. And we out of here. Junkies out.
Later.
We out.